the story of the Regal Seagull. 1991, me, this guy John Ruth here, he had a 1978 Buick Regal, red on red. Kid's dumb as rocks. We go and see this girl I'm messing around with, and he says, hey, let's go see my friend and hang out with her for a little while. I said, hey, that's fine. Get in the car, we leave Amherst, we go all the way back to the Sheridan Projects, and he says this girl's name is Buffy. My first inkling of this broad is, bam! So we go to the door, and this girl answers, and I'm assuming it's Buffy, and she was a cute brunette, you know? So I'm like, okay, this is hot. He's like, well, no, this is her sister. Fair enough. All of a sudden, this blonde girl comes to the door, and she hugs him and whatever, and I said, well, he goes, this is her. I said, fair enough. I said, well, listen, after about 10 minutes, I said, John, listen, I'm going to go up to the Be Quick and get some cigarettes. And he's like, no. He goes, I'm not going to leave you here with my girlfriend. I'm like, John, dude, it's me, bro. I'm going to the fucking store. I'll be right back. No, I'm not leaving you alone. I said, then let me take the car. Okay. So then his girlfriend's like, hey, John, I need cigarettes. Can I go with him? Yeah. So now I'm like, wait a minute. So this girl Buffy and I go to we go to the store. I go in there and get cigarettes. But when I come out, she's got her pants, like she had these little Daisy Dukes. She had them off and just peeling her panties off. So I'm looking at her, I'm like, what the fuck? She goes, I'm fucking you. I said, here? She goes, in the back seat. So I'm fucking her. When we climaxed, I pulled out and shot it on the back seat of my friend's car, not thinking about it, right? So now we go back to the projects. And John's just like, he's freaking out. He's like, where have you been? You guys been gone for an hour. I'm like, dude, we went to Buffalo. What? I said, we went to Buffalo. He goes, why? There was a 7-Eleven at Wilson Farms. I'm like, yeah, bro, none of them had Marlboros. No way! I'm like, John, I took the Skidjack and I went to Buffalo. He goes, that's stupid. So he says to his girlfriend, he's like, do you think we can make love? She goes, not tonight, dude. I'm pretty good. I'm good for now. Okay, can we have a kiss? So she goes, she kisses him like right here. She shakes my hand, she goes, I'll see you again. I said, yeah. So now we get in the fucking car, right? It's a hard top, and it starts fucking raining. So we're at a stoplight, and he's driving the car, and I'm next to him, and he's like, so I'm like, what, dude? I'm thinking it's me. He goes, something smells really weird. I'm like, John, I don't know what it could be. And I'm like, is it cool if I smoke? No, don't smoke in my car. So now the fucking rain is downpouring. We get like 3 blocks more, and all of a sudden he's sitting there, he goes, ah! And he looks in the back seat. What the fuck is that? I said, what's the matter, John? He goes, there's stuff all over my seat. So now I look, he goes, it smells like Bisquick in my car. I'm like, Bisquick? He goes, the stuff you make pancakes. I'm like, I know what Bisquick. I'm like, is that what I smell like? I'm like, damn. So he goes, somebody had sex in my car. It was you. I'm like, John, it's me. Why would I do this to you? No. I'm like, okay. So I'm explaining to him that a seagull flew into the car. And he goes, what? I'm like, I was driving. Your friend was next to me. This seagull came, swooped down. He goes, that's impossible. The law of physics would say that if the bird flew in, how fast do you go? And I'm like, I don't know, 60, 70 tops. He goes, 60, 70 tops. That bird would have went into the window and right to the back, and he would have been dead. And I'm like, this is what happened. I said, he came in. I said, the windows were down. He came in through the passenger side, and he's flapping his wings and shit. And I'm driving. I'm doing this. He goes, so what happened? I said, he went in the back seat. I said, he spread his wings, took a shit. He flew back. I said, I was doing this to him. Where were you? I said, I was on the Skidjack. And the Skidjack is this big, it's like a high rise of an interstate that goes over Lake Erie, okay? And fucking this kid just freaking out. So he goes, I'm going to take the car to the car wash. I'm like, okay, John, I'll pay for it. Let's go. Get to the fucking car wash. And the guy, he goes to the guy, goes, are you Rusty Jones? He goes, no, that's just the name of the place. He goes, a seagull shit in my car. He goes, a seagull? Yeah, that's what my friend said. I'm just like, this is the guy, right? So the guy looks in the back seat. He goes, what the f-? And he looks at me. I'm like, it was a seagull. So he goes, Jimmy, come here. So this little kid, this kid must be like 16. So he walks over. He goes, yeah. He goes, seagull flew into this guy's car, and why don't you go get a rag and some hot soapy water and just clean it up? The guy goes, ah! He goes, what the fuck is that? He goes, that ain't bird shit, dude. That's fucking spunk. John goes, and that's the story of the Regal Seagull. You like that one?